Hello YouTube, my name's Nero, and today we use some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and another episode of DNA Saturday, which is the weekly series here on my channel where subscribers send me in DNA bombs. That was the Cray class we're going to be using throughout the entirety of this gameplay. As I always say in these videos, if you guys like to go back and pause the video to get a good look at the class, you can do that, while I will be talking about the perk choices and the attachment choices and things like that throughout the video, so keep that in mind. This gameplay was sent in by a guy that goes by the name of Excellence. I gotta say, this DNA bomb kind of is excellence. It's definitely a very nice DNA bomb. We actually went with two different sniper DNA bombs for this week's episodes of DNA Saturday. Of course, we have this one going up right now. Then later on this evening, we'll be having a different sniper rifle on a different map with a different player, and hopefully you guys will be checking that out as well. Two different sniper ones. They were the ones that really kind of caught my eye the most out of all the submissions for this week's episodes of DNA Saturday, and I think they're both very nice. There's something that's just great about watching a sniper DNA bomb, or just really good sniper gameplay in general. If you guys don't know, sniping is what got me into YouTube originally. That's some old school stuff right there, right? So when I initially got into YouTube, it was back when World at War was out, and I wanted to be better at sniping, and how I actually found this whole community here on YouTube, and how I started doing YouTube, and how I started like paying attention to it, was I searched up World at War sniper tips. I wanted to be better at sniping so I could impress my friends, right? Which is probably how a lot of you guys start out finding YouTube as well, is you probably looked up some kind of tip or something like that to get better at some form of the game in one way or another on YouTube, and you found a commentator and you started watching that person. Then from there you started seeing some other people, and you know, it just kind of turned into this giant thing where now YouTube's a big part of all of our lives, really. And that's what happened to me. I typed in World at War sniper tips. I found Hutch, who he doesn't really do a ton of Call of Duty stuff anymore. He does kind of like a wide variety of stuff, but back in the day, that's what he was. He was like a sniper. He used to be an optic and everything, and he was showing some tips as to how to use like the bolt action sniper rifles in World at War without a scope. And I'm like, this is awesome, you know. And I loved it. It was a whole lot of fun, like getting to learn the game at like a new level, and like how in depth and knowledgeable he was. And that's what really kind of got me into watching YouTube and just watching sniper gameplay over the years. Even though I've had these opinions about snipers in Call of Duty and how maybe they shouldn't be there, or any first-person shooters games in general, when you see somebody who's actually good at sniping, somebody that's actually good and not running around just trying to, you know, quick scope everybody and just trying to get kill feeds and stuff like that, someone that's like playing the objective, defending the objective, and actually getting tons of kills and stuff like that, that's a great way to play a sniper rifle. That's the way I play my sniper rifle, which is not very often. I don't really use snipers too much in these newer Call of Duties. I used to use them a lot in COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, but I just really haven't used them a ton. I actually used it quite a bit in Black Ops 2 as well, but I don't know, I just don't use snipers as much as I maybe used to. I definitely lean myself more towards shotguns if I'm looking towards running around with like a one-hit kill weapon, but it's just fun to watch sniper gameplay. You know, we're seeing throughout the entirety of this video, the accuracy is just great, and then we start getting really high up on the kill streak, and our guy Excellence here, I don't want to poke fun, Mr. Excellence, I don't want to poke fun, but I'm just saying, you start to succumb to the pressure of being on a really good streak going for your DNA bomb with a sniper rifle, because you start missing quite a lot. Whereas at the beginning of the streak, you were doing really good, hitting all your shots. But then later on, it's like, oh, now he's just missing a lot. You'll be seeing that. So we're going to be talking about the Cray class here, because this is a rather fast DNA bomb for using a sniper rifle. So we're using the MORS, but we're using the Doctor variant. What the Doctor variant of it does, it's an elite variant. It actually gives him +2 to fire rate and +1 to handling, but it does give him -1 to accuracy damage as well as mobility. So it's kind of some give and take there, but it doesn't seem to affect the fact that he's going to be getting a lot of one-hit kills. So that's definitely nice. You would think having a sniper rifle that gets rid of a little bit of damage, that might seem like a bad thing, but the Doctor variant apparently is a pretty good one, because the damage doesn't really seem to affect him too much. He gets a lot of consistent one-hit kills throughout this gameplay, as well as the increased fire rate allows him to actually be able to shoot more shots faster, which is definitely pretty nice. In terms of perks, pretty standard, but also pretty good. So he's got lightweight as perk 1, he's got peripherals and fast hands as perk 2, which fast hands definitely recommend that on a sniper rifle, as well as peripherals. It's all personal preference on that. As well as perk 3, we've got toughness and we've got scavenger. And for the attachment, we're actually using the variable zoom, and because of that, he ended up getting a pretty good overall DNA bomb. You guys saw it, man. He was just running around shooting all the people. Of course, he had to switch to a secondary now and again, but I approve of that, to be perfectly honest. I definitely approve of snipers that use their secondary. Some people, they say, oh no, you don't use your secondaries. What kind of sissy pulls out their secondary? And it's like, a person doesn't want to die. The person that wants to, you know, get the kill and keep on going. You know, that's usually how that ends up going, right? It just makes sense to me, but some people don't like that. I personally don't mind it when snipers use their secondaries. When I snipe, it's usually a form of scout sniping. I use my secondary all the time if I have to, because I don't trust myself to actually be able to hit the shot. So that's how I end up going with it. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was a very fast DNA bomb running around with the MORS sniper rifle here on the map Retreat. One of the better maps in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, in my personal opinion, as we watch the final kill cam here of somebody getting whacked in the back with a heavy shield, which is basically a riot shield, but with a different name. But still, there we go. A final score of 60-6. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, he was sniping throughout that gameplay. And yes, he did that well. And it was definitely awesome to see that. It's fun to watch people who are using a sniper rifle and using it well, not just aimlessly running in the spawns, but using it well, staying at points of advantage throughout the map and taking out key portions of the map and holding them down and trying to just take out as many people as possible and going on long kill streaks. It's definitely great to see sniper rifle gameplay of that caliber. So thank you to Mr. Excellence for sending in that gameplay. I hope you guys all enjoyed this week's episode of DNA Saturday. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. If you guys would like to submit your DNA bombs for next week's episode of DNA Saturday, well, watch the video that's on your screen right now. All you gotta do is click it. There's an annotation on your screen, as well as a link to it down in the video description. You can go watch either one of those, and it will tell you everything you need to know about submitting your stuff for DNA Saturday. Seriously, if you want to submit your stuff for DNA Saturday, you're gonna need to watch that video because it tells you everything you need to know. Everything. If you guys would like to go ahead and check out Mr. Excellence, he's a returning guest here on my channel, and over on his YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/clickexcellence, you will find Call of Duty videos. He's mainly a gameplay channel. The stuff that he was doing during Black Ops 2 was freaking ridiculous, because keep in mind he was also featured a couple times back during Call of Duty Ghost with Chemstrike Saturday, so I was aware of this guy's channel for several months now, and he was posting Black Ops 2 stuff that was just freaking absurd and just amazing to watch, and he's posting Advanced Warfare, and it's of the same caliber. Definitely some great stuff. The trouble with it is, if you're a gameplay channel like that, and the stuff that you're posting, right, crazy stuff like 70 kill streak gameplay, triple DNA bombs, DNA bombs with random guns, stuff like that, the fact that you're doing such crazy stuff with gameplay, the downside to that, if you're revolving your entire channel around it, is you're not going to be super consistent with your uploads, because gameplay like that takes a lot of time. I think a misconception that a lot of people may have on YouTube is that if you're a person that's posting up like a triple DNA bomb, or you're somebody that posts up a 70 kill streak, people are watching the video, they may think that that's the kind of thing that happens pretty frequently for that player, but it doesn't. That's something you got to really kind of work for. You really got to keep trying until you finally get it. And so he's constantly working, he's constantly playing, and when he does get this crazy, amazing stuff, he posts up to his YouTube channel, he does commentary on it, and it's definitely some pretty good stuff over there. There's definitely a lot you can learn by watching stuff over on his YouTube channel. He does commentary on all his videos if you're asking about that, if you're wondering, because we see a lot of gameplay channels that just don't do commentary, they upload gameplay with music. He doesn't do that, he uploads commentary on his stuff, and the stuff he posts up is freaking amazing. It's not super frequent, but the stuff he does is really great gameplay that a lot of you guys could probably learn a lot from, just because it's so freaking amazing. Like I said, 70 kill streaks, 60 kill streaks, triple DNA bombs, double DNA bombs, things of that nature. So go ahead and check him out. He's just under 1,000 subscribers at the time of this video going up, so definitely be awesome if we can get him up to over 1,000 subscribers. I'm telling you, if you guys like gameplay, you'll definitely enjoy his channel. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this week's episode of DNA Saturday, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.